Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Haaland! Haaland!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Luca Bacchio. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. Costa Curta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Cannavaro. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Opts for safety. Dahl. And it's Silva. Quarter of an hour played. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Haaland. That's an excellent interception. It's Rivaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, delightful ball. Corner then. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Dahl just loves to go forward whenever he can. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Benfica are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Spread to the right. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Barrero. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. That's a lovely, neat pass. Otamendi. Over to the right flank. Threads one in. That's the throw. Hazard. Marquinhos. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva! Hazard. Played into space. That is good alertness. Otamendi. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Luca Bacchio. Otamendi. And it's Silva. And Barrero. That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dahl picks it up from the goal kick. Rafa Silva. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Le numéro 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he welcomes it in. That is great defending, so alert. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Silva. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. They've played it short.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luca Bacchio. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that is one way to stop him. Luca Bacchio. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rivaldo. And no, he's seen through all of that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Paris Saint-Germain now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Cannavaro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo touches it back. And this is Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cruyff. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Rivaldo making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Serginho. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs in and a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neatly clipped into space. Lotomba. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Yaya Touré! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 13 minutes is number 42, Yaya Touré.
Paris Saint-Germain gain their reward with an early goal. Lotomba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lotomba. Serginho. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Feyenoord have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Costa Curta. And it's Serginho. Yaya Touré, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Musa engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Touré. Cruyff. Is there any support? And Cruyff! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Is number 17, Johan Cruyff.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. It's a promising position. That's tidy. Ambitious ball here. That's put paid to the danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Owen. Goes looking wide. And this is Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's going wide left. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Back on the way then. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a decent clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's an imaginative pass. This is their second corner of the game. Rafinha goes short. Now it's Rafinha. That's going across goal. Tries to get it clear.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! No, just not quite. Chance here to counter. 60 minutes played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ah, he's given it away. He is through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's a promising position. That's a decent clearance. And now the breakaway. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Rivaldo. Now it's Owen. Played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yaya Toure. And Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. And the keeper's given it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Feyenoord can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 23, number 20, Sterling, number 7. Substitution in progress.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. Drives it in. It is a corner.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 10.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, super find. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on a comfortable win. Hoisted in, he leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Feyenoord really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Marquinhos. Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now Costa Curta. Mbappe. Takes on his marker. Haaland gets flagged offside. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Costa Curta. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And Cruyff! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Feyenoord really were asking for...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Rivaldo. Now this could... Hazard! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 5 minutes de jeu, le numéro 21. Hazard!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kubasi. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, there he goes, motoring forward. And that was very necessary. And that was nowhere near his best. Martin. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Costa Curta. Rivaldo. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rashford receives it in a good position here. And he's quick to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space. Fermin in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's great chance! Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Gavi. To Cancelo. Rashford. And it's Gavi. Ferran Torres has found the net here, of course. Gavi. Martin. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And Dani Olmo. And it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Fermin. Ferran Torres has been caught there, it's a foul. Dani Olmo. Pedri. That's going wide left. Lopez. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rafinha. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Rafinha with the short one. And here's Rafinha. He'll try from distance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looks to the other side. Costa Curta. And Rafinha. Tries to cross. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Costa Curta. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Olmo. That has not gone well. Pedri. João Cancelo. Marquinhos does well not to be outdone there. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Fermin.
Il y aura 2 minutes de...
Toure. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha makes a move down the right. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ferran Torres. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, Owen.
That gets us going once
le
more.
numéro 10, le numéro 21, Hazard.
Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Le numéro 18,
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious
le numéro
change.
14.
Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. He's having a hit! Brilliant from Rafinha! About as smooth as it gets. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Cancelo. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on, and you've had it.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 55 minutes de jeu par... le
Just
numéro
one
7.
in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Stood up well to him there. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Tries one from range! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Distributed tidily. Rafinha. He's found space here. Fermin has created one goal already. João Cancelo. For Ferran Torres. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Cannavaro. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Rashford. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Cancelo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rashford. That's a cute ball. Serginho. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Spread out to the left, space for him to turn and look. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Changement en cours.
João Cancelo. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw.
Oh, terrible pass. He's in one-on-one. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Now it's Rafinha. That's tidy. Chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's found a way past. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
But pour l'équipe du Paris
A
Saint-Germain.
moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And back to the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Played out wide. Really fierce, close defending. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha, aimed at the far side. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And now the breakaway. Alberto Costa. Now it's Pepe. That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos going vertical.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Mora, spread out to the left. Rafinha. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he welcomes it in. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Porto genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Sainz. Costa Curta does well not to be outdone there. He won't be happy with that one. Sainz. He has found the way through. Always onto this. Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. Alberto Costa. And this is Owen. And this is had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's very neat. Cruyff, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And here's Owen. Owen! And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Fofana. Some resolute defending there. It's a pretty loose pass. Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
No, again there's no way through. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread to the right. He's having a hit! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Fofana. And it's Pepe. And Alberto Costa pinches it off him. Oh, some astute defending there. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, it's them. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Pepe receives it in a wide position. Serginho. Still just the single goal between the sides. Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pings it, he leaps for it! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And here's Pepe. He's found the way through. And he's there to clear it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele has it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pepe stood up well to him there. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rafinha. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting past him there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's beaten the last man. Moura is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Número 75. Número
Thiago
9.
Silva. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, they could break here. More and more pressure on the ball here. He is through here. A lot of space. Shot, surely! And again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A case tries a shot! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Número 20.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Dembele! And he's missed it.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
4 added minutes on the board. That's a good ball out wide. Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's there to head it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Defending of the desperate variety. Caramo. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick...